Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We've got 16 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Working our way to 21.6K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really good promos, especially with FanDuel, guys. New customers bet 5, get 150 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. Take advantage of that, guys, in the description below. DraftKings has great promos as well. Go ahead and hop in there on this slate today. Yeah, we're in the summer months, guys. We got no NHL. That's done. It's basically just MLB and WNBA right now. So, yeah, a lot of MLB action. So let's crush it this summer. We got a little doubleheader to start the day. We've got the Atlanta Braves versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Braves opening up as road favorites at -130. Cardinals +115 with the over-under at 8. Braves coming into this matchup 43-33. The Cardinals 40-37. Pitching for the Braves is Reynaldo Lopez with an ERA of 1.57. Pitching for the Cardinals is Kyle Gibson with an ERA of 3.44. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 0 runs. Had 6 strikeouts. He's coming off back-to-back 0-run games. Gibson, he's coming off a 0-run game. Braves losing to the Cardinals yesterday 4-3. Cardinals on a little 4-game winning streak right now. Currently, they're 6-0 at home. So they're playing very well at home right now. Yeah, both pitchers been solid. Lopez been the better of the two, but Gibson coming off one of his better starts on the mound here. I'm liking the Cardinals here, getting underdog value at home. Gibson's been all right. Able to get a nice one yesterday. They're on a nice little win streak, playing well. I'll take the Cardinals +1.5 at home in game 1. Next matchup, we got game 2 between the Atlanta Braves versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Let's see. Braves opening up as road favorites at -180. St. Louis +140 with the over-under at 8. Braves coming into this matchup 43-33. The Cardinals 40-37. Pitching for the Braves is Bryce Elder with an ERA of 6.46. Pitching for the Cardinals is Andre Palante with an ERA of 5.23. Elder, his last start, he pitched 3 innings. Gave up 6 runs. Had 3 strikeouts. Palante, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 5 runs. Had 5 strikeouts. Elder, he's been getting lit up here. He's given up 15 runs in his last 3 starts here. He's been getting torched. Don't love Elder on the mound, and the fact that they're big favorites with Elder on the mound, yeah, not in love with that here. I think it's a big price to pay for the Braves at -180. When Elder's just been horrible on the mound here, giving up a lot of runs. I think I'm going to take the Cardinals in both games today. I'll take the Cardinals +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -200. The Rockies +160 with the over-under at 8. Rockies coming into this matchup 27-52. Houston 39-40. Pitching for the Rockies is Ryan Feltner with an ERA of 6.02. Pitching for Houston is Spencer Arrighetti with an ERA of 6.36. Feltner, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 6 runs. Had 6 strikeouts. Arrighetti, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 3 runs. Had 2 strikeouts. Feltner, he's given up 10 runs in his last 2 starts. The Rockies losing to the Astros yesterday 5-2. Houston, they're playing very well right now. 8-2 in their last 10. They're on a 6-game winning streak right now. Colorado 0-10 on the road against Houston. They've been horrible against Houston here. Yeah, don't love Feltner on the mound. Give me the Astros at home. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -120. Rays +110 with the over-under at 7.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 45-37. The Rays 40 and 40. Pitching for Seattle is George Kirby with an ERA of 3.28. Pitching for the Rays is Ryan Pepiot with an ERA of 4.61. Kirby, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pepiot, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Seattle on a 3-game losing streak. They've been getting killed yesterday against Tampa, 11-3. Tampa on a 3-game winning streak. Seattle 0-5 against Tampa, 0-5 on the road against Tampa. They just haven't been good against the Rays here. Pepiot, hasn't been that great on the mound here, but Rays still getting underdog money with how bad Seattle's been against Tampa Bay. And I think I'm going to take the Rays plus 1.5 at home and hope Pepiot can have a better game on the mound today. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Detroit Tigers. Phillies opening up as road favorites at minus 180. Detroit plus 140 with the over-under at 9. Phillies coming into this matchup 52 and 27. Detroit 37 and 42. Pitching for the Phillies is Spencer Turnbull with an ERA of 2.63. Pitching for Detroit is Keter Montero with an ERA of 8.31. Turnbull been very good on the mound here. He's given up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Montero's only pitched once this season. Gave up 4 runs in that start. Phillies, tough loss yesterday against Detroit. Couldn't get really anything going, losing 4-1. First loss, they're 4-1 on the road against Detroit. 7-1 against Detroit. So, they've been pretty dominant against Detroit here. Turnbull's been really good on the mound this season. Montero didn't really look good in his first start here. So, I think I'm going to take the Phillies with the bounce back on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at minus 150. The Pirates plus 125 with the over-under at 9.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 38 and 41. The Reds 37 and 42. Pitching for the Pirates is Luis Ortiz with an ERA of 3.45. Pitching for the Reds is Graham Ashcraft with an ERA of 5.05. Ortiz, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Ashcraft, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pittsburgh beating the Reds yesterday 9-5. Nice win for Pittsburgh as an underdog. Ashcraft gives up runs. He's given up 12 runs in 3 starts. He's given up 3 to 5 runs a game here in these last few here. I'm liking the plus money with the Pirates today with Ashcraft on the mound. I'll take the Pirates plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at minus 220. The Marlins plus 180 with the over-under at 9. Marlins coming into this matchup 28 and 51. Royals 43 and 38. Pitching for the Royals is Brady Singer with an ERA of 3.29. Currently looking up, it says it's undecided for the Marlins, but let me double check here. It says, all right, from what I'm seeing on ESPN, it says it's going to be Valente Balazzo. And if that is true, it looks like he's making his first start of the season here. So we'll see what that looks like today. Singer, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Miami beating the Royals yesterday 2-1. Nice underdog win for Miami. As you know, the Royals, they continue to struggle here. I really think it's a big bounce back spot for the Royals today. Not in love with the pitching spot for the Marlins. We'll see what the pitching looks like today. Singer coming off a good start. He's been solid. He's had a couple bad starts, but he's been solid. I like the bounce back with the Royals because I don't love the pitching today for the Marlins, and I'll take the Royals at home. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Milwaukee Brewers. This one's pick'em scenario. Both teams minus 110 with the over/under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 37-42. The Brewers 47-33. Pitching for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA at 3.14. Currently, I'm looking on ESPN. It is undecided for the Brewers, so we'll see who ends up pitching for Milwaukee today. Eovaldi, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Rangers, they've dropped back-to-back games to the Brewers. Brewers been good in this series. Rangers 0-5 against the Brewers, 1-4 on the road against Milwaukee. They just have not had success against the Brewers. We'll see what the pitching looks like for Milwaukee in a pick'em scenario, but I'm gonna take the team that's been good at home. Hopefully the pitching comes out today. Rangers have just struggled on the road here, and I'm gonna take the Brewers at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Oakland plus 115 with the over/under at 9. Oakland coming into this matchup 29-53. The Angels 32-46. Pitching for Oakland is Joey Estes with an ERA at 5.53. Pitching for the Angels is Roansy Contreras with an ERA at 3.90. Estes, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 1 strikeout. Contreras, let me look and see if this info is correct for Roansy. Yeah, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. He's only been pitching like 1 or 2 innings here. So yeah, hasn't really pitched really too much in this one. Angels, they look good in this series, winning 7-5. Oakland, 4-game losing streak. They really struggled against the Angels. They're currently 0-10 on the road, 1-4 against the Angels, 1-7 on the road against the Angels. They have just been horrible against the Angels, and they haven't been good on the road. Estes hasn't been that great on the mound here, and yeah, if Oakland could just win road games, but since they haven't won any road games, it's hard to take a road team here. I'll take the Angels at home. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Washington plus 160 with the over/under at 7.5. Washington coming into this matchup 38-41. Padres 43-41. Pitching for the Nationals is DJ Hers with an ERA of 4.50. Pitching for the Padres is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 4.14. Hers, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Cease, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Washington on a 2-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Padre losses. Padres, yeah, they look good in this series. Washington just 2-5 on the road against the Padres, 3-7 against the Padres. Haven't really played well against the Padres here. Yeah, haven't looked good this series. Padres actually playing very well right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll with the Padres at home today. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 190. Guardians plus 160 with the over/under at 9.5. Guardians coming into this matchup 51-26. Baltimore 49-30. Pitching for the Guardians is Carlos Carrasco with an ERA of 5.40. Pitching for Baltimore is Grayson Rodriguez with an ERA of 3.82. Carrasco, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Cleveland, they're hot right now. 7-game winning streak. Back-to-back wins against Baltimore, beating them 10-8 yesterday. Then Baltimore, they've dropped their last 5. Bad stretch for Baltimore. Cleveland, they're 5-1 on the road against Baltimore. 5-2 against Baltimore. They've been really getting it done against the Orioles here. Both pitchers, give up runs. But yeah, I'm really liking the big plus money with the Guardians. I really think they should be favorites the way they've been playing. So yeah, I'll take a shot at the Guardians plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the New York Mets. Yankees opening up as road favorites at minus 150. The Mets plus 120 with the over-under at 8.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 52-29. The Mets 38-39. Pitching for the Yankees is Lewis Gill with an ERA of 2.77. Pitching for the Mets is Sean Manaea with an ERA of 4.16. Gill, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 7 runs, had 1 strikeout. He's coming off a game where he got lit up early. Manaea, he's coming off a 3-run game. Yankees 3-7 in their last 10. They lost to the Mets yesterday 9-7. Mets playing well. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Who would have thought Mets are playing better than the Yankees right now during this 10-game stretch? Yankees just 1-4 on the road against the Mets. They haven't played that well against the Mets here. Then you got Gill coming off probably his worst game of the season, giving up 7 runs in 1 inning. I think the Mets are good dogs today, the way they've played this series. And with the Yankees struggling, I'll take the Mets plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at minus 150. Toronto plus 130 with the over-under at 9.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 36-43. Boston 43-37. Pitching for Toronto is Yariel Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.94. Pitching for Boston is Cutter Crawford with an ERA of 3.59. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Crawford, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Toronto coming off a Boston win, finally getting their first win. It's been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They run a 7-game losing streak. So finally getting a win here. Haven't won back-to-back games. It's been over 10 plus days since they've won back-to-back games. Crawford's been solid. Rodriguez, gives up runs. I'm still going to take Boston. Tough loss yesterday. Couldn't really get anything going, but Toronto's still just been playing horrible. We'll see if they can win back-to-back here, but until I see them actually getting some wins built up, I'll take Boston at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Chicago White Sox. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 180. The White Sox plus 140 with the over-under at 8.5. Dodgers coming into this matchup 50-31. The White Sox 21-60. Pitching for the Dodgers is Gavin Stone with an ERA of 2.59. Pitching for the White Sox is Eric Fetty with an ERA of 3.05. Stone, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Fetty, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Dodgers, back-to-back wins against the White Sox, winning a close one yesterday, 4-3. White Sox, they've dropped their last 3 here. Dodgers 6-1 on the road against the White Sox, 6-1 against the White Sox. They've just been very good head-to-head here. Hard not to take the Dodgers on the road, which is what I'm going to do. They got a great matchup this series, and I'll take Dodgers in this one. Next matchup, we get the Minnesota Twins versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Twins opening up as road favorites at minus 125. Arizona plus 110 with the over-under at 9. Twins coming into this matchup 43-36. Arizona 39-40. Pitching for the Twins is Simeon Woods Richardson with an ERA of 3.26. Pitching for Arizona is Ronnie Nelson with an ERA of 5.18. Richardson, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Nelson, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Minnesota, coming off an Arizona loss. Arizona, nice dogs yesterday. Nice dogs again today, I think, because Minnesota, they're just 1-7 on the road against Arizona. They have not played well against Arizona, and Yeah, both pitchers giving up a couple runs here. Yeah, I still think Arizona's good dogs today. And I'll take the D-backs plus 1.5 in this one. In the last matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Cubs plus 115 with the over-under at 8. Cubs coming into this matchup 37-43. The Giants 38-42. Pitching for the Cubs is Hayden Wesnecky with an ERA of 3.29. Pitching for the Giants, it looks like it is Hayden Birdsong. If that holds up true, it looks like he could be making his first start of the season for the Giants. Today we'll see how true that is today. Wesnecky, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 3 runs. Had 3 strikeouts. Cubs on a 3-game losing streak. They've dropped back-to-back games to the Giants here. Yeah, both, giving up 5 runs in the last 2 games to the Giants. Not sure. We'll see what the pitching situation looks like for the Giants today. Could be a new pitcher on the mound. Wesnecky, it's been solid here. Barely gives up 1 to 3 runs in that average. I think the Cubs are good dogs today. They've lost the last 2, unfortunately. I think they can bounce back today in this 3rd game. Give me the Cubs plus 1.5 on the road. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.